Itstimdaly, have you seen her? Yes, you have, because she's right here. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Sorry! I am back with another video. Oh my god, I know you guys missed me. Did you like that intro video to the new year? Because I know I did. Okay, alright. Did you subscribe? Because I don't think you did. I need you to press the subscribe button. Like, press this. Like, it's not that hard. All you have to do is press it. It's down below. Or you have to turn your phone right side up and press it. Or if you're on a laptop, press the subscribe button. Or, I don't know what else device you could be on. If you're on a TV, subscribe. Period. And share my videos. Like, share my videos. Put it on your Snap, your Instagram, your Facebook, and if you have a Twitter, put it on your Twitter. It all helps. I need you guys to help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Okay? Today, I am talking about Donald Trump, the wonderful, gorgeous, sexy president we have today. I'm talking about him. And if you caught my drift, you know that I'm just playing because he is the most ugliest person I've ever seen in my life. I mean, let me stop because I don't like to call people ugly, but he looks crazy. Period. He needs his hair to be fixed. That little frappe on his head needs to go. Not even a frappe. A toupee needs to go. The door. Goodbye. Like, he needs to book me to make him a good frappe. Like, why do you have so much money you can't even buy a good frappe to put on your head? Come on, get it together. And his spray tan, don't even get me started on his spray tan. Why the hell are you gonna fix a freaking spray tan? Go to Hawaii, go to freaking Florida, get a real tan because around his eyes is mad white and his skin is mad orange. Like, he looks crazy, but his looks is not what we're talking about today. We're talking about him shutting down the government. What is wrong with this man? I swear to God, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, I don't get it. What is wrong with him? Like, does he feel like, oh my goodness, can't. So, let me pull up an article on Donald Trump and his shutdown of government. And I'm literally just gonna read about what he did, why he shut it down. Yeah, whatever. So, I'm going to tell you guys what a government shutdown is. Let me read it because I don't know myself either. So, according to Wikipedia, I don't care what anybody says. Wikipedia is just a whole bunch of other people telling you what it is. First of all, this doesn't need to be factual. All I need to know is what the fuck a government shutdown is. So basically, a government shutdown is in the United States policies, a government shutdown occurs when Congress fails to pass sufficient appropriation bills or continuing resolutions to fund federal government operations and agencies, or when the president refuses to sign into law such bills or resolutions. In such case, the current interpretation of Anti-Deficiency Act requires that the federal government begin a shutdown of the affected activities involving the law of non-essential personal and current basically, I don't know. It basically says that the government can shut down. The president can shut down the government if he don't get his way. Period. Like, I don't get it. It makes no sense. Like, that's the gist of it. It's just saying that if a law is not being able to be passed, the government can shut. If the two parties can't what's the word? The two parties can't freaking come to an agreement, then you can shut down the government. And if the president, who's a big baby and thinks that he's running a business and he's really actually running the country, can shut down shut down the government because he feels like he's not getting his way. Nobody wants a stupid wall. Like, come on, like. They get it from his point of view. I get that he doesn't, I don't know, I feel like he's prejudiced against Mexicans, but I get that he doesn't want his country being in danger, I guess, but at the same time, you can put a border on Canada because there's people coming in from Canada that's killing people and shooting up schools and stuff. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with Canadian people or Mexican people because there's always a rotten bunch of there's always a bunch of apple that's rotten in the whole bunch of apples. Like, you can't just be like, oh, because these people did this, we want to build a wall here. Or because these people did this, I'm going to segregate those people from coming in here. When really, the United States is a country of immigrants. Like, I don't get it. Like, it makes no sense to me. His parents was probably immigrants. Like, I don't get it. Like, come on. Like, let's really talk about it. Like, the majority of people who are here are working class people. Work for their stuff. Like, I don't get why he feels like so passionate about keeping only Mexicans out. I don't feel like he's just keeping Mexicans out, but why is he so fascinated with a stupid border? Like, you can literally, there's so much technology nowadays, you don't need to build a what, $3 billion wall? Like, who the hell is funding a $3 billion wall when we barely have teachers in school to teach us properly? Like, what are you talking about? I'm so glad that I go to a good school, but there's schools in the Bronx, there's schools in Connecticut, Pennsylvania, California, Florida, Chicago. Some schools don't even have enough teachers to fucking teach all the classes, and he wants to go build a stupid wall so that people can't come over. They gonna find a way to climb over the wall or come underneath the wall. Like, let's really talk about it. Like, let's really talk about it. Like, he can get more security. He can get these new like scanners where the cars that's going through has scanners that you can go and it scans the cars to see what's inside the car. He can get new technology. Like, they're spending billions or trillions of dollars on all these technology. So use the technology. Why do you feel he needs to go build a wall? This is not China, honey. We're not protecting ourselves against a war. We don't need to build a whole wall. Like, come on. Putting gates around the freaking United States of America. Talking about, oh, if you have a house and you in Manhattan and you put a fence around the house not because you want to keep people out, because you want to keep people who's inside of it safe. Set your ass the fuck up. You put a fence on your house so people don't come the fuck in because you don't want nobody in your fucking house. Period. Really, like, let's really talk about, like, does he really think? Like, I don't think he's thinking. And he separates all these families. Talking about oh this, oh that, like, there's kids who come here since they was like this tall, babies, don't know nothing but the United States of America, and he deports their parents and then deports them with their parents because what? Because there's a little bit of their majority of their race who's doing stupidness. And literally, there's other people like in fucking West Bubblefuck doing stupidness and he's not doing nothing about it. Like, the fuck? I don't get it. Like, his priority as a president is literally all over the place. Like, what has he really done since he went to office? Like, I don't see nothing really happening. Like, oh my goodness, I cannot stand this man. And there's people around the world who's waiting on their checks, who live paycheck to paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. And they're not getting their paycheck because him and his little hissy fit of shutting the government because he's not getting his way by getting the wall. Like, and it's like, oh, this all could be over if the Democratic Party freaking gives him his way. This is not kindergarten. This is not high school. This is not your business. You don't shut down the government because you're not getting a freaking wall, funding for a wall. Like, what? Does that make sense? Like, what? This is not daycare. The Democratic Party is not babies. Like, to be truly honest, I'm not a Democratic or Republican because I don't really care about politics right now because it doesn't really, what's the word called? I can't vote. And then when I was trying to watch it, it's just a whole bunch of BS, and I can't really trust any news place because it's usually biased. CNN is biased to the Democratic Party, and then the Fox News I think is Republican. So I don't know what to watch. I don't know who's telling the truth. All I know is I need to get the news, so I be watching CNN because they be telling me what I need to know, and then I watch New York 1 because that's the first thing that pops on the TV. But at the end of the motherfucking day, I'm still getting the same information, and at the end of the day, both parties need to get the motherfuckers together because, first of all, the Democrats, they need to get their legs together because they need to be doing more to get us to what we want, and the Republicans need to get themselves out of the gutter because they're not the only people who's living in the world. But at the same time, the Republicans also do fight for good things, and the Democrats do fight for bad things, and there's a lot, like I may be praising Barack Obama, and I love him. I love that he was the first black president. I support it. I love him to death. We all love Barack Obama, but he did some messed up stuff too. He definitely did. So we can't be like, oh my God, freaking Barack Obama was the saint and everything, blah, 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 because he did do some messed up stuff. But at the same time, Donald Trump is just freaking, I don't know what's wrong with him. He's just a whole nother level. Like, I cannot wait until 2020 next year when he's gone. Oh my God. Talking about somebody, he want to run again. Who the hell's freaking voting you to be up in there again? Honey, I'm going to be ready to vote. We all the young people is going to be ready to vote. And your ass, get the fuck out. And they talking about somebody, he want to be president for his whole life. No. Goodbye. The door. We don't need a president who's a tomato, who's a tangerine, who's a plum, who's I don't know, like, we cannot be looking like fools for my whole life. Like, I mean, he is like 70 something, so he probably wouldn't be there my whole life, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, I just feel like, why can't people just come together? Like, I feel like, listen, that's a whole nother video talking about religion and all the other stuff, and I know that's gonna be real, cause me, I have Don't even get me started on that type of stuff, because I have a lot of views when it comes to that stuff. Religion and politics and all other stuff, because to be honest, those are really the reasons why a lot of people are segregated. But the thing is, with human people, I mean, with the human race, even if we didn't have religion and politics and all that stuff, we would have still found something else to argue about, because when it comes to sport, people pick different teams. When it comes to food, people pick different teams. When it comes to nationality, people's like, I'm proud of my nationality. You shouldn't be wearing braids, or you shouldn't be eating Mexican food, or you shouldn't be eating rice, or like a lot of people use it as an excuse, but that's for a whole other video. Bring this video to an end. It was just a nice little sweet video because I just felt really riled up about this government shutdown, because a lot of people are not getting their money, and like them and like me, we're all broke and we need our money, we need our cash, we need our coins. So Donald Trump, if you see this video, which you probably wouldn't, but I'm still gonna say, stop being a baby. You're not 2 years old, you're not 18, you're not 17, you're not 16, okay? All right, period. Sorry. As I always say, live, love, and laugh, and Itstimdaly, have you seen her? Yes, you have, because she's right here. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Sorry.